scales, I would say, a little bit better here with the Kog'Maw and the Cassiopeia, but then they have the early game jungler who will get a really good leash from his entire team. So Phoenix 1, you have to watch out for the early unpredictability of Kayn in your jungle, especially when you run a team that has like this Cho'Gath and this Corki, which if they show up to try and reinforce, they don't really add too much to the fact like Kayn can walk through walls and stuff. So I feel like Contracts will try to be a little tricksy in the early game, try to allow his team to scale up and get whatever advantages he can.
Certainly feels like a champion that is very hard to predict where he can go. And I think the other thing for me is that Mike Young played Kha'Zix in game 1, which is a significantly more robust early game jungler. Gragas might find himself insanely far behind depending on how the early pathing goes. So certainly a lot of attention will be paid early on to the jungle routes. Cloud9 had it practiced to perfection in game number 1 and have all the tools to set it up again here. So responding to a very, very new threat. And Mike Young even trying to camp out. He's going to get stunned as a result. Look for the all-in with the flash body slam into the cast. Jensen's going to try and get the kill with a knockoff. Rubik Special claims Mike Young first blood.
Yeah, everybody gets a piece of that one. Pyrion, he was kind of stunned while looking sideways. It still landed, though. It still wasn't enough. But because they had traded so many summoner spells, that just means everybody gets to show up there before Impact can interrupt it. Now they're flanked in. This is actually really bad for Phoenix 1.
Just actually moving in, trying to seal it perhaps, but there's actually a kill onto Mike Young. Goes down as Sneaky. Able to get the kill now. Sneaky still firing away into Xpecialist. The passive who's going to proc from Guam. Concussive blow seals Xpecialist's fate. And C9 win the fight and get the Drake.
Just like last game, Phoenix 1's early game moves are actually quite bad. The fact that they went for that and Zig didn't put himself in a place to TP, that was actually something that was kind of inexcusable. You should be in a way in like position to TP, and there's more ward control from Cloud9 on the bottom side of the map there.
Jensen chasing in, Q landed, so that's the go button for Cassio. Pyrion there with the
bottom tier 2, especially when Jensen's in that lane, you can kind of pin him down. And look at this, just the rotation to the other side.
C9 here first though, good miasma. Zig gonna get slowed up there, the stun lands through. Zig gonna get trespass on, and Jensen able to get the kill. Contracts now trying to get up, but Impact's there to save him. Contracts flashes back towards his team. Mid turret getting low, P1 can't defend. 5v2 as Xpecial gets snared up. Has his ulti, but it's just gonna get stunned to death.
Gonna keep going.
Able to get the kill.
And they are just being outplayed in terms of the rotation game here. All 3 games in the early game, C9 are just faster on how they get through and to the other turrets. Like, I feel like P1 take too much time to set up the turret dive and to actually execute on it. And we just are looking at a 4-1 turret lead for Cloud9 at 14 minutes.
5,000 gold up as well as a result. Couple items in his warrior, so not super ahead just yet, but Jensen with the roll, plus almost the Seraphs ready to go, and 2 items done for Sneaky means that Cloud9, they're already the team fighters. Mike Young back into Jensen, who does flash out of the way. Xpecial taking damage in the front side. Humble Trespass going to burn that ulti. Smoothie flash off to the knockup. Maokai ulti also going to chase them in as the Glacial Bit is slowing them all down. There's one route, there's the knockup. There's another double route as Sneaky gets that kill. 2 for himself already, as that's another one. Kayn able to grab it. That's 4 dead on the side of Phoenix 1. Arrow gonna run back to the turret because he's the only one left.
Yep, he's got some wave clear, but for Cloud9, you know, screw warding. Just fight him. You have the Maokai. You can just throw down the ultimate and people are gonna get rooted. You even saw Pyrion go for the Valkyrie away, and they're still able to force the issue. 18 minutes in, they're gonna start getting their 7th turret of the game.
Yep, inhibitor turret going to fall here on this push. Might even push forward if they feel confident, but Xpecial and Arrow looking to defend this inhibitor, but C9 do not care.
Yeah, I mean, Sneaky still has flash, and they also have ways to just peel back. Feel like you get that inhibitor. And Sneaky now 5-0 and 3, 100% kill participation between him, his support, and the jungler. Everybody has just been grouping up for these team fights. Jensen also outplays here on Mike Young. Gets the flash afterwards, and that was an immediate cask afterwards, but the cast time, Jensen just barely able to get out there. And then Xpecial pops the ultimate a little bit late, but already taking a lot of damage. But then this wall, like, this is just the enormous power of the Maokai team. Oh my god, it's slow motion. When the kitten wraps around, that's actually really creepy. That was a really long neck kitten. I had never looked at that before. And Maokai skin with the ultimate, cool. Scale. We talked about you gotta wait 20 minutes. He's already there.
Yep, no waiting necessary.
And even if you catch him, he does have QSS, but Contracts also a large part of their gold lead, up 2 levels.
Just very sticky, bit of damage there on the ulti. He's gonna walk back through that wall and just kind of bait them all in. Another good double knockup as he blasts going back over the other side of terrain. Contracts, knowing all the ins and outs, Xpecial is gonna be the one left out to dry. Just a lot of stuns. gonna follow that cow. It's a sticky champion as well.
And I like that he's messing around with the mobility. He's playing around with it.
All right, they're gonna watch Mike Young. They're gonna burst him down. Should be able to get him. Arrow though kills Smoothie. Mike Young does fall, but Contract's on a rampage to get back on the other side of the wall.
Yeah, Mike Young has saved games before at Baron. Zig though, Zig flashing.
Zig still killing. He wants to try and beast it away. Look at Marty, get it. Zig just goes in and takes the Baron down. Cloud9 will get the kill. Contract's chasing. Gonna try and take down another, but Perion backs out of the way and Contracts can't find him.
So the Cho'Gath flashes in, finishes off the Baron with the E, the percent HP damage, but who's gonna live with it?
Oh no. Special frozen in midair with a headbutt as he goes down to Jensen. Arrow's still gonna get chased. Contracts.
Yeah, they're gonna keep pushing. They still have super minions to clear out here. Corki does.
Perion helps out. Now we're gonna fight on the bottom side. Mako ulti already expended as Contracts dives in, but he's actually have to use the ulti to try and defend himself there. Dashes out of the way, but not quite enough.
Oh, the stun!
Knock up, but Contracts is gonna fall. Jensen flashes in though to try and finish off.
Trying to get Jensen!
Knocks him back into the team. Sneaky still needs to keep moving, but he gets hit by the back by Special. Arrow grabs the door. Quad! A miraculous team fight on the bot side. Almost acing Cloud9. In fact, that is the ace.
I don't even know what just happened there. They threw the cask from Gragas into Jensen. That was great from Mike Young to turn that around, but Contracts and Impact overdove, and we talked about how they're losing in turrets. There's a lot of turrets for them to pick up here. Let's watch that again, because we didn't see the setup for this, because the replay. Maokai ultimate comes through, they soak it. Okay, that lands on the tanks, then they overdive here. Contracts goes in, they do a lot of damage and force him to use Umbral Trespass on whoever he can, because you have to have dealt damage to the person. So he goes on Mike Young, who pulls him back. Great W there to knock him off evil, but they kill him. Then Jensen flashes forward with the ultimate to try and kill, and it doesn't do enough there. And then Mike Young with the body slam flash and the cast to get him into the team. As, oh, just an obliteration there. Where Arrow, we talked about, you know, how some people are deathless in this game, like Contracts Sticky before that point. Arrow is still deathless, even though he's to dive with a Sivir ultimate.
Cena might be a little too keen on this fight, but Maikan's stunned up by concussive blows. Everyone gonna dive big. Give me the Makai ult. Wonderful there from Impact. They just have to try and kill Arrow. Impact soaking what he can as Sneaky still free firing, but a good cast separates the carry there from C9. Might still be too far ahead. Zig's gonna get assassinated by Contracts ulti. Up. And there's Alistar going down. Perion going to get exhausted. Cloud9 going to force them off these inhibs and retake mid once more.
Yeah, great from C9 for Sneaky and Jensen not to stand next to each other at all. They've made that mistake against a team like Counterlogic Gaming, and they don't stand next to each other. You see, Special really has to choose who his target is. Gets rooted, takes him a lot of time, eventually goes on to Jensen, and Sneaky gets the free fire at that point.
Now back to spend some of their gold. Baron up in under 2 minutes. C9 take 2 pretty good inhibitors when your next objective to threaten is Baron. GA now done for Contracts. Sneaky also going to go back to spend a massive pile of gold, and Hintu's Rage Blade in after that Baron, saying, we got the inhibs, we'll slow it down and kind of end the game the way we know how. C9 again have found so many leads, but haven't closed that many games recently.
Yeah, overdove on the bottom side. Don't want to do that on the top. We're just going to use the Baron. Slow shove in, try to get that third inhib.
Inhib is available as the turret goes down. But again, just patience required here for C9. They're going to have Baroned up super minions soon if they want to walk towards mid or bot. It looks like the siege is going to be pretty well sustained here.
Yeah, but there's a big bottom lane wave, and so they'll let that shove in. That bottom tier, tier 4/Nexus turret. The Nexus turret is really low on the bottom side, so these minions will be able to push in and get that. So they're just sticking around. They're much stronger as well anyway.
Contracts the one kind of far forward, dashes on to Zig, right, just Corey popped,
gonna have to go in.
Gonna give him some healing. Contracts gets a good health back all the way in as the inhib goes down. Makai ultimate up to the side, gonna find them on the flank angle. Alistar again knocked up forever. That's Mike Young, excuse me, as he falls down. Special pops the ulti back in onto Jensen and Smoothie, but sorry, Sneaky and Smoothie, but that's not enough as he grabs the double. But triple kill there for Sneaky. It might be finally here as Kane revives with the GA. Oh, Arrow again moves forward. Sneaky still wicking. There's Arrow coming down. That's going to be the quadrant. No, he needs the damage. Doesn't use it. Sneaky firing away. There's the shutdown of the quadrant. And the unofficial penta-kill goes over to Sneaky. Cloud9 get the ace, grab the Nexus, and win the series.
A little bit too much time between the third and fourth kill. Unlucky, but Cloud9 took no luck for them to win this game. 2-1 over Phoenix 1. Kind of coming back from that slump that started at Rift Rivals, able to take down the team that was surging, and this is going to make the standings very interesting now, because there is a 3-way tie for first, And now there are 3 teams that are 4th, 5th, and 6th with 7 wins apiece. They've also put 3 matches between the 6th